Nolan, I want to share this call with you I got this morning from one of my consultant members, and listen to this. 3 years ago, they were scared to death because they were going to try to charge fees for their services, and I had to talk them into it. I had to reference you 1,000 times. They were frightened to death, and once they got over that initial hump and started feeling good about themselves, good about their services, good about their fees, they are so excited they want to branch out nationwide. And I said, no, pull the reins and don't get too excited here. But they're so excited about their success factor, about getting over that hump and getting paid what they're worth, Nolan.
That is so cool. That's so cool, because it's the most common email I got in 2010 was people asking about what do I need to do to take that next step to charge a real fee for everything I do. It's very important. And you know, I always harp on this subject. Whatever fee you're charging, it's not for the booking. It's for the time and attention. It's for that personal touch. It's for all that wonderful human stuff that you can do for people. And that's not cheap. It shouldn't be cheap. And there's my first tip. You got another one?
Yeah, I have another one, and that
Okay.
is, it goes back to my speed thing, but I'm accessible. You can, when you call me, and if I'm not available, I will call you back, not call you back, in a timely fashion I will call you back. In other words, when you want to talk to me, I'm going to be available for you when you need me.
You reminded me, you know, we do some surveys occasionally of travelers, and a couple of years ago we did one where we were asking about the top complaints against travel agents. In the top 5 was, they never call me back, or they call me back 3 days later and I've already booked it on Expedia by then. Calling people back is such an important thing, and if you're going to get into charging fees for what you do, you better stick with that. Even if all you do is to call back and say, I don't quite have an answer for you, but I'm still working on it, you've delivered some value there.
You know, I think I was reading an entrepreneur magazine, or maybe it was an online magazine, about charging entrepreneurs other than travel.
Yeah.
And the initial fear of people going into the consultant business is, well, I don't have anything to say, and I really don't know that much. And the fact is, you know a heck of a lot more than other people do.
I mean, everybody thinks they're a travel agent because they monkeyed around on Expedia or whatever. But you know, you have got skills that they will never have because it's what you do every single day. And if you give it away for free, then they're going to assume that you don't value it either. Charging a fee is a very effective way of saying, I know my stuff. I'm good at what I do. If I wasn't, I wouldn't charge for it like the schmuck down the street.
Yep. And it's like getting a flight out of Newark in February to get on a Fort Lauderdale cruise ship at 3 o'clock the same day. I say, come down the night before. Relax a little bit. Get to the dock. Get off the boat last when you get in, and the ship last. Go home the next day. Don't ruin your whole vacation on racing to an airport and getting stressed out after you've been relaxed for 7 days.
See, you know that you know that stuff. Good travel agents know that stuff, and they think it's just common sense and that no one would pay for that. Are you kidding? That's the kind of stuff that could turn an ordinary vacation into something amazing, and if you don't offer those kind of tips, it's the kind of thing that could turn an amazing vacation into a nightmare.
And you look over the rail. You look over the rail at 10 o'clock in Fort Lauderdale and look down and see the fist fights of people trying to get into a cab to catch a plane while you're drinking a mimosa, and you're going to just and you're going to just put that travel agent, you're going to make a statue of that travel agent when you get home.
You better believe it. You better believe it. That first night on the cruise ship, they're not going to be sitting there thinking, boy, why did we pay that travel agent $100? They're going to be thinking that travel agent was worth every penny.
Absolutely, yeah, that's the way it works. That's the way it works.
Get out there, folks. Charge those fees. You're worth it. I know it's not easy, but it is important. So I think that kind of wraps us up for this show. What do you think, Mike?
I have nothing else to add, Nolan.
I'm shocked.
I'll see you next time.
All right, take care. See ya.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.